Hello and welcome, everyone, once again, to another brand new World Radio League live stream. Sorry about my camera being a little jerky here. Hope everyone is doing fantastic today. My camera's going to be real jerky on me, isn't it? Ah, well, we're going to roll with it. Oh, you know what? I wonder. That smoothed it right up. Frame rates. Hope everyone here is doing fantastic. All right. Let's see. We may even have a special guest or two join us today. So we'll wait and see if they end up showing up. But until then, glad to see everyone. All right, let's get this thing going. Glad to see everybody. Hope everybody had a great contest weekend. Last weekend. Let me get this. All right. Great 10-meter contest weekend last weekend. Ton of fun. Absolutely. All right. Woo! Ham Shack TV. Josh in the house. Yes, on Thursday, we're going live with Josh on his big Ham Radio Christmas giveaway bash, and we will be providing him with a couple of giveaways that evening. So really looking forward to that. And he's giving away an HF radio, so that's cool. Good to see you, Josh. Thanks for popping in the chat here. All right, let's take it from the top. We got Caleb. Good afternoon, Caleb. KF80YE. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, hopefully many hamsters join the stream today. Cool. All right, we've got KF8CYL. Welcome. Good to see you in here. Terry, waiting for the live stream and doing 7th annual 12 Days of Christmas special event. So far, I have 3 of the stations and the bonus station. Very cool. So we're launching one of our own events this year, and we kind of did a soft launch of it, and then we discussed the name internally. We're doing a little bit of a rebrand of it, and then we're going to push an award for this after Christmas. But basically, the idea is, we're calling it Ham for the Holidays, World Radio League Ham for the Holidays event. And the idea is you confirm one contact for 12 different days between December 1st and December 25th, Christmas Day. Reach out to the other ham if you need to get your contact confirmed. Whatever it takes, and except making a contact with yourself, of course, but that's a given. Don't do that. But yeah, you will get an award in your on your profile. If you qualify, we'll just automatically trigger that award for you. And we probably won't start pushing them out until after Christmas Day, but after that, we'll run an award adder there and get that added onto your profile. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing those awards pop up. It's gonna be really cool. Ham for the Holidays. Just one contact for 12 per day for 12 different days. They don't have to be consecutive, just 12 different days between December 1st and December 25th. Is my camera being jerky again? I feel like it is being terrible. So let's see here. Let's see what I can do here to maybe speed things up just a bit. Well, for one, yeah, give me a second here. Well, we'll get there. I might speed it up here in a second. I think if I can wait for my special guest to show up, then I'll hand it over to them for a couple minutes while I do that. All right, let's see here. Trying to find others of the Christmas special event. Cool. Terry, okay, K2RYD is the organizer. Okay, or at least has the information. K2RYD. I'm going to make a note of that so I can track that down because I want to look into that event. Very cool. Pro Driver UK, new license coming very soon. G90 has arrived and antenna 9-to-1 uninstalled. Very nice. That's fantastic. What type of antenna did you put up on the other side of the un? I'd love to know. The repeater for the LiveNet is N0NWS. And that question comes from N8RQT. Yep, N0NWS Echo Link repeater. Peter, is there a page or note or anything to see how many days Q says you did for this 12-day Christmas special event? If you're talking about ours, not this year. We might add something like that for like next year, but for this year, we don't have anything quite like that. Hey, Jose, KD4RVB, good to see you. Good to see you. Tony, KJ5IRF, good to see you, Tony. Glad to have Josh from Ham Shack TV in the house. AA4WX WSEB693, I believe is your GMRS call, Josh, if I remember right. KC4ZVK. Hey, Mark. K8NHH, Michael. I tried to work you on your pod activation earlier, but I could not hear you over here. I was gonna try to make a contact, but I could not hear you from the shack here. Let's see here. Thanks to Hillbilly Ham K6GAE for the help getting my virtual port set up with WSJTX. Win for Yesu and World Radio League Cat Control. Very nice. Hey, Jacob. Good to see you. KD3BAA here with a dad joke. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a maybe I'll spring this joke on somebody else. You reminded me of another one. I'll save that one for now because it requires a victim. All right. So we've got Philip from Belgium, 0-4 AEO. Welcome, Philip. Peter, KD9ZNA. Good to see you, Peter. How'd you get on with Grid Tracker, Andy? I finally got my radio set up. Finally, the cat control module, the little digi-rig finally just showed up like Saturday. So I haven't had a chance to set it up yet, but I'm planning on it hopefully very soon. Jim, KQ4 KJV is on from Florida. I like that call. That's a really neat call, Jim. Michael, I'd like to attach a 40-foot, 2-meter antenna from the ground and grounded to the eave of my house, 15 foot high to stabilize it, avoid guy wires. The eave bracket. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I would love to visualize that, see kind of what you're thinking there. Joshua, hey, from W4GOG. Joshua in South Carolina. Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. All right, we've got Caleb. Have you on my ham alert? Andy, seems like you've been doing quite a bit of FT8 this morning. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of FT8 this morning, Caleb. In fact, I thought about pulling up FT8 here and seeing if anybody wanted to try doing an FT8 contact. In fact, I might go ahead and pull WSJTX up, and we can see if we can make a contact here. Let me see here real quick. FT8. There we go. I'll start calling CQ, guys, and you can I'll share my screen here in a little bit, maybe, but I'll start calling CQ and see if we can make some contacts. Yeah, Pro Driver UK likes giveaways. From Orlando, Jim. Okay. Ham Shack TV says he'd promised he'd drop by eventually. Fighting server issues at work, allowing me the time to be entertained by you. Well, sorry about your server issues, but we're glad to have you here, Josh. By all means, you're welcome anytime. Caleb says, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, Caleb. And I finally got my founding member number mug. I remembered to bring it finally, so I've got that here with me today. Some wonderful, delicious sweet tea. And yes, if anyone wants to get one of these fantastic mugs in your cabinet or your cupboard, as some may call it, be sure and sign up for a lifetime membership, a lifetime World Radio League membership. And we've got it on a holiday sale right now, but this price won't last forever. It's more than it was for Black Friday, and it's way less than it's going to be. So on regular price. So be sure and grab it while it's still on the holiday sale. If you can't, no worries. We're still keeping the monthly option or the yearly options around. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. And we do have payment plan options for the lifetime membership. So keep that in mind. All right. Brandon, KQ4 PMD. Sorry, I'm getting my FT8 set up over here at the same time I'm talking to you guys. So Brandon, KQ4 PMD. Oh, hey, look, we got a guest in the house. Welcome, James, N0WRL. How you doing? I really need to remember to change that background before I add a second person in here. How you doing, James? All right. You totally no audio at all. All right, he'll be right back. All right, so we'll pull him out until you just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go, James. All right, so let me go ahead and start calling CQ here on 20 meters FT8, and if any of y'all want to work me, feel free to go right ahead. There we go. So CQ, let me make sure I'm calling in a good spot here. I'm going to call right there. There we go. Enable TX. All right. Let's call CQ. Hopefully this doesn't destroy my live stream connection here. James, are we good? Not yet. Okay. All right. Okay, let's hit some more comments here. Jeff, WV1DAD. Welcome, Jeff. Good to see you. Does FT8 count for a ham for the holidays? Yes, any mode, any band will count for a ham for the holidays. So by all means, yes. What's the vision for cat control? Any chance to add it to the main app as opposed to a separate app? That's very difficult to do for web apps, but once the desktop app is launched, it will be directly integrated in the desktop app. So no, it will not remain a standalone app. It will be included in the desktop app, and then the standalone app will be we'll stop releasing new updates for the standalone app, and we'll just focus on the desktop app version of it, but it will still work with the web app. So you can use the desktop app version with the web app or with the desktop app. It'll work either way. So, hey, N0XRG, how you doing? Coffee out of a fancy new coffee cup. Let me guess, does it look like this? If it does, post it in the Discord, and I'll share it. James, we've got you on screen, but no video. All right, let's see here. Yes, N0NWS is the node we're going to use. Okay, long wire on a 9-to-1 un. Very cool. Very cool. Josh. All right, Rick, KQ4Y. Good afternoon, Rick. Good to see you. Brandon says he got 40 contacts in the 10-meter contest. Very nice. Let's see here. Evening from England, M9 BPN. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry about my camera here. Let me bring James. James, are we good? Oh, nope, he left again. All right. Victor Echo 2, Mike Tango Kilo, designing a 3D accessory for his Zygu G90. Very nice. That's cool. Jeremiah says he ended up at 63 contacts total, working with an Antron 99 vertical at 36 foot and a 25-watt mobile realistic HTX 100. Yeah, my first was an HTX 10. That was like my first HF radio ever. And of course, it only did 10 meters, but it's pretty cool. I'm actually running an end-fed half-wave, 40 through 10 end-fed half-wave. I started the contest doing a 20-meter dipole, and it was just not cutting it. And I switched to a 40 through 10 end-fed half-wave, and I mean, it was like flipping a switch. It was brilliant. They got a lot more DX, and I'll share that map here in just a little bit. Let's see here. All right, James is going to be back here in just a little bit. He's working on his audio. So Jeremy Jenkins signed up for premium on Saturday. Awesome, Jeremy. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Wondering if that was safe. New to this. You're referencing, let me look back at your comments here. Oh, okay. A 40-foot 2-meter antenna from the ground and grounded to the eave of your house, 15 foot high, to stabilize it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Honestly, I would recommend, I mean, you can do that. I mean, if you want to be able to tilt it down and work on it, I would move it like away from your house so that you have a way to do that. But There we go. Okay, if you're gonna like, I don't know why my FT8 stopped calling CQ, but anyway, if you're going to want to like tilt it down so you can work on it, add more antennas, swap antennas. Hey James, if you're gonna want to do that, I would recommend setting it up as like a standalone mast with a with a tilt. I'm putting together a video on this like right now. I just put up a mast like a 35-foot mast outside, and I'll be hopefully putting together a video on that and getting it out here soon. But oh, great. W4GOG, if you're on the stream and trying to work me on FT8, give me a second. I'll call you back here in just a second on FT8. But anyways, yeah, I would kind of tend to recommend doing a standalone setup just so you don't have any issues like with storms knocking into your house. But it's whatever you think. James, how you doing?
I am doing awesome. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you great.
Okay.
Now.
That is great. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Sometimes it was just the good old fashioned turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Sometimes, yes. It's hilarious. Sometimes it's like you try the most deep, detailed, techie fixes, and then you realize you forgot to turn it off and back on again. It just fixes it.
I had a.
But yeah, so did you see the? Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I had an awesome weekend. I know you did too in the 10-meter contest. It was so if you can see behind me in my window pass through, you'll notice that. Oh yeah, I got mine too.
There we go. 2 on the stream at the same time. Finally.
Yes, and right. So this coax that's coming from my window, it's from ABR Industries. Got it from luckily I have a ham radio outlet, which is close by, which is super convenient. I mean, you can order everything online, but there's so many times you're like working on something and you're like, I just need one thing. And so anyway, this coax has the ferrite built into it, which is pretty cool. And I feel like it really helped reduce my noise. And I was, so I'll show you. I'll just share really quick.
Yeah, I was gonna pull my contest map up here in just a little bit. But yeah, absolutely, very, very, very
okay.
Cool.
Well, I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can both share here in just a few minutes.
Yeah. Here, I'll do the quick the quick share here, but I was super excited to. I mean, this was like if you wanted to get some DX, this was
this is the contest.
This was a great time to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, N0XRG is asking, is there a way to not have WRL sync up with QRZ while doing a POD activation via FT8? Playing FT8 battle, I need WSJTX to do its thing, so I get my points from that direction. Yes, there is. That you can just turn off your QRZ sync while you're doing that. If you want to, you just literally just turn off your QRZ sync. So I'm not sure I fully understand the flow. If you want to reach out to me on Discord, we can walk through it and get that figured out.
I think we did talk about one time about like adding logbook settings to the QRZ. Yeah. So maybe there's a potential future enhancement where you can kind of like check or uncheck logbooks to be synced or something like that.
Absolutely. All right, we got Keith Platts, KM7AEM East Helena, Montana. Welcome, Keith. Ronald, I'm working on his tech license out of Portsmouth, Ohio. Very cool. K5AWJ in the house. That's a new one. Haven't seen you around. Welcome. Glad to have you in here. That's fantastic. Signed up for Premium Saturday and worked a little the 10-meter contest. Really enjoy the WRL platform. Any expected app for Windows? Yes, it's coming. James, do we have any updates on this?
I think we're still shooting for, you're going to see at least a beta version come out in January. And so there's been me and Andy, we were talking just before this call about whether or not we think we can have it ready for winter field day. And I'm going to go ahead and be conservative here and say, I think for winter field day, which is going to be the end of January, you're probably going to be better off going with our existing logs. There's going to be something in beta out by then, but you'll probably still be better off going with our mobile app, which can support offline mode. Or if you have internet, using our web app, which is also great for clubs, right? Because you can have you can have all your club members log into World Radio League and share the log and get the duplicate detection across everybody.
And that works whether you're on mobile or web or the coming desktop app too. You can just log in to the same account on any of those platforms.
100%. But I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I probably by Winter Field Day there will be in beta, but I probably wouldn't use it as your club's Winter Field Day or
club logger.
Yeah, use it. Yeah. Use our web app for that for sure, but just not the beta desktop.
And remember, if you cannot talk your club out of using N1 MM or N3FJP, you can still create a club account and have them stream their contacts to World Radio League, and then they'll all be streamed up to the cloud, and you'll have all your club's contacts in one account there. And so you can set them to all stream up to the same, to the same account. So remember that for sure. We've got Jim says, did a POTA number 70 this morning since May 24 this year. I logged on WRL. Also on YouTube is KQ4KJV. Very nice. Okay, we'll have to look you up. Let me make a note of that. KQ4KJV. I'll have to look you up. And remember to go check out our partnerships page. If you're on YouTube and putting out videos and you really like using World Radio League, check out our partnerships page. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We've got Terry says he's jealous of the mugs. Well, Terry, there's a way to fix that. Let's see here. KF8C Whale got 32 contacts and hunted 40 POTA. Had a blast. That's awesome.
Also, the mugs, when they ship, they come with a super secret sticker, which I can't reveal.
I did not get that sticker. I got a different sticker. They switched stickers, apparently, in the middle of shipping. So
okay.
Either that or they're just mixing them up. I'm not sure.
No, I think we did. I think we improved the sticker at one point.
Okay, I got one of the early ones. Okay. So CR7 BUI from Portugal. Welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for the AWRL log help, James. Yeah.
Anytime. Happy to help.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also posted some information in the Discord. And the Discord contest page, if you need to go check that out, feel free to do that.
I want to give like a real quick demo on something here, which one of the things when people were submitting the contest log, we have this little section here for my exchange. Make sure you add that. So no matter what contest is, you obviously have the blue field, which is the exchange of the other operator, but you can put your exchange in here too, and then that'll add that to the Cabrillo. So we did have a couple people that forgot to add that, and that kind of gets excluded from the Cabrillo. So that's important to do. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. All right. Rob says, hello, everyone. 10-meter contest from West Coast was not good for Europe. 180 contacts, 52,000 score, though. Very nice. That's fantastic. Well done.
I got 60, 80 some contacts, I think, and 5,000 something score. So not quite that good. But yeah, Europe was a little tough. This time. Thanks for the contacts. 5 watts, Andy. Oh, are you Joshua? Are you W4GOG? If so, you're in the log.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm working FP8 off the side here while we're live streaming. So
let me see if I have W4GOG in the log. I don't know if I just recognize you from the community, but I might have worked you before.
Yeah. Paul says, K4PWM, the problem with contests I found is that not very many contacts are confirmed. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to have a feature coming up soon where you'll be able to send out a confirmation request, just basically bulk off your logbook, send out a blast confirmation request, and that's going to be really handy. So, Michael, KF0HXA, welcome. Good to see you. Terry says he's calling me on FT8. Terry, I am not picking you up somehow or another. Let me tune my antenna up. I'm trying to work N5 RIV. I don't know if you're on the stream or not, but I'm calling you. You're calling me, and somehow we're not making the connection. But we'll see if we can get there. Oh, we just made it. We just made the contact. Perfect. All right. Yeah, Terry, keep trying. I may pick you up here in a minute. Rob says most contesters only use logbook of the world or club log. Yeah. That's kind of they historically they do, but I those services are kind of starting to fade. They're kind of starting to see their see their I don't know how to put that, but they're becoming less and less popular, I believe, by the year. They're out. The interfaces, people don't hardly want to mess with them. You literally have to send off, like for Logbook of the World, you literally have to send off for a postcard to get a code on it to confirm your account. But yeah, I really feel like those are starting to fade. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of confirmations still happen over there.
Yeah, well, and I mean, I think World Radio League, the more users we get, the more confirmations you guys are going to see too, which is great. We've got over 40,000 users today, which is really incredible considering the app has only been around for just over 2 years, and it's growing by almost 1,000 users per week. So the more you get the word out and the more you tell people, hey, upload your ATIF to get confirmed. But the confirmations it's always going up. And I think with us being the hosting platform for WRTC this year too, that's really going to attract a lot of those bigger contesters to upload into WRL.
Absolutely. Yeah. Are you guys still working on a QSO map for certain dates and comma separator for logging multiple POTA operators? All right, I'm going to hit part 2 of this first. Part 2 of this question is comma separation. You can go, if you're part of our beta testing group, you can go right now to the beta app and test comma separated logging. It is live and available to test in our beta test group. It's if you're not part of our beta group, go to our Discord and in the beta testers channel in the Discord and request a link, and we can send you a link. But go ahead and get logged in there and test comma separated logging. We're very excited about that. It's coming to the web app first, and then the mobile app is going to be like very shortly thereafter. It's coming to the mobile app. So I was just chatting with one of the developers today, and he's working on the mobile app implementation of that. So, the first part, QSO map for certain dates. Yes, aren't we in the middle of that one too, James? I think we are.
QSO map for multiple dates is almost complete. I was actually just checking dev because I couldn't remember if we pushed it from local to dev environment, but it's going to be on our dev for the beta testers very soon. And I would say for both of those, they will most likely be out in the next week, and they will definitely be out in the next 2 weeks, but most likely the next week. So
very nice. Very nice. N0XRG just got you in the log. Very cool. Thanks for working me. So yeah, Peter, hope that answers your question. Yeah, we're very excited about these things. Yes, absolutely. You've both currently made a contact on 10 meter DX 8,654 miles away. Hate that he isn't registered on WRL or QRT. Got to get this expanded. I got 3 buddies on it by the end of the day Saturday. Oh, that's cool. That's really awesome. Glad to hear it. That's really fantastic. So let's see here. We've got Terry saying, hey, James. Oh, Discord link.
Hey, yes. Terry. And Terry, we get those confirmations. It is coming very soon. And thanks for the great feature request there.
Yeah. Imported confirmations. Yes. Okay, let me grab the Discord link here. I've got a new screen up off the side over here. So works great for putting a map up in the shack. Very cool. TEF4 saying here, sorry, somebody else is trying to work me here. TEF4 saying, hey, I learned a dumb lesson last night. I accidentally bulk edited my state into their exchange field. Of course, without a backup download first. Don't be like me. Backup before bulk edits.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's painful.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Painful.
I wonder if we have in TEF4, you had your feature request about the mode lock icon. Ah, man, I don't have that on dev. It's on local, but we almost have that one. Your feature request completed as
We've
well.
got another guest in the house today. Let me go ahead and bring in once again Catalina LU5EZO. Hey, Catalina.
Hello, how are you?
Doing good. How about you?
Welcome.
I love the Christmas hat chains.
Thank you.
You know what? We need to.
I had to ask my wife. I was like, I know we have a Christmas hat around here somewhere, and she helped me pull it out.
Oh, I am a very, very big fan of Christmas.
All right, I have another quick demo.
This is like second to last stream before Christmas, so we might as well put the banner up. I mean, why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
All
it.
right. So we were talking about. Oh, I'm on dev. Let's switch over. That's the beta tester environment there. Let me. You know what? I'll show you. I'm gonna give you two.
I think his name. I think TF4. I believe is Tom. Tom, what's your call sign? Would you be able to confirm that for us real quick?
Yeah, drop the call in because I'm gonna make a note on Tom's profile that he was the one that gave the feature request, so that anytime I make a contact with him, which will be hopefully soon. Okay, we'll check. Okay, W9TEF. Okay, that's what it is.
There you go.
W9TEF. So really cool feature here. I'll just show off if you haven't used this. I think probably a lot of our guys on the stream have seen this, but I'm going to add into the notes. Gave the feature request for the lock icon on mode.
Cool.
Thanks. And a really cool thing about adding like notes onto a user's profile is then when you're logging, just make a new test logbook. And I enter in his call sign, those notes are going to appear when I'm working him again, so I can see that. But
very nice.
To Tom's other point, really cool thing is when you're doing a bulk update in QSO Manager, let's say you want to select some contacts, you go over to your QSO Manager, you select some contacts, and what you want to do is bulk edit the details, and maybe you want to update the state. So we'll do United States, and we'll select Georgia, and I'll preview my changes. So if you're doing a bulk update, in this case, I'm updating 5 QSOs, there is an option here to take a export of a full ADIF, and I would recommend doing that because if you do make especially if, like, let's say that you're somebody who has like 100,000 contacts in here or something, like that. You're going to try to bulk update a lot of those contacts. You might want to just make sure you have the full ADIF backed up before you do it. So just a little pro tip for you guys here on the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's hit a few more comments, and then I'm going to walk through the contest results. So Terry says, where do you find out what exchange you put in? There seems to be 2 answers for mine, Tennessee or East Tennessee. Not sure which is correct. I think let me check the rules here, and we post the rules on the rules page on the contest. But let me just go ahead and share my screen. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. Well, if I can hold on, give me a second, guys. I can keep from making a mess of my screen here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. There we go. Don't laugh. It could happen to you sometime. Let's see here. Let me pull this over here for now and share my screen here. Share screen. Tab. There we go. Okay, share. All right. So here is, there we go. Here is the results for the 10-meter contest. So we had, if it'll load here, sorry. There we go. Okay. 13,105 contacts logged, 355 participants. Our top 3 places went to VE9CF, VE9CZ, and PJ2SG through our top 3 contesters for the contest. It was really a ton of fun. Look at this map. Look at this participation map. This is really cool. Really awesome. And then if we go over to my logbook, this was my log, 83 contacts. I just squeaked in a ZL station right at the end. Just barely got Oceania in the log. That was really fun. Got New Zealand in there. But yeah, this is my see here. There we go. 16 DX. This is a lot of fun. This is a very fun contest. So yeah, there we go. Bunch of West Coast. Even got Nambia, my first Nambia contact in the log. So a lot of fun.
Yeah, I worked
if we
the
go to
same
the
guy.
rules, let's see here. We post the rules here. Yeah. I think it's a Zulu 55 Yankee or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but something like that. Let me look here. So the exchange is state or province. So TN, I think, is what you're going to send. I don't think it's an ARRL region, which is like ETN or North Texas or North Texas, East Tennessee, Southern California. There's a whole bunch of different. They split it up a lot, but I think for the 10-meter contest, it's just literally just state and state or province for U.S., Mexico, and Canada stations, and then serial number for DX stations. So I believe that's right. James put his glasses on so he wouldn't be the only guy on stream without glasses, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I was looking in one of our team calls earlier, James, and you were like the only guy in the call without glasses, and it struck me funny.
Catalina, do you have real glasses or are they like blue light?
No. They are real. They are real.
Yeah, if I take mine off, forget it. I'm not gonna be reading very far.
I have to have these because I just have so many screens.
Yeah, they blue light glasses.
Yeah,
I think that it's impossible to work with a lot of screens and computers without glasses on this time.
Yeah. So Terry, I hope that answers your question there. K5. What were you saying, James?
I was gonna say, if you want to see why I have to wear these blue light glasses after a while, you can see what my screen looks like here. I'll show you. This is
while you're pulling that up. K5. Oh, there you go. You got it already.
Yeah, this is from the other side. So I have 4 screens.
Cool. Yeah.
And I have them angled.
I kind of have 4 screens, but they took 4 screens and squished them all into one 43-inch 4K monitor. So
yeah, your monitor is like a TV, Andy.
It's like gigantic.
If you want to watch a movie later, you could just move it from your ham shack to your bedroom, and you can use it as a TV.
It's a little too heavy to be moving from my ham shack to my bedroom, I must say. But so K5AWJ says he has several 10-meter contest contacts that weren't exchanging much info. So being my first actual contest, signed up for it. It was a little confusing on what was required to obtain full points. Yeah, this one, it's weird because this is like the perfect entry-level contest, but their exchange is just a little bit confusing. But yeah, once you pick it up, you kind of pick up the cadence, then it gets a little easier. Catalina, have you done any operating yet from Argentina?
No, I had the operating whenever I was studying for my license. Like I had to do some practice there, and yeah, I had a lot of contacts because one day when I went to the club, it was a special day in Argentina, and they were doing like a contest thing. I think that it was a war day or something like that. So a lot of people were contacting and doing a lot of contacts. So I had several that day. I was very nervous.
Yeah.
But not with my call sign. I have to do that.
Yeah, LU5EZO. We got to get you on the air one of these days. I hope we can get you set up with Echolink so you can check into the Echolink net here.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your video because I don't know how. To
I remember like when I was making my first. Yeah, I'm actually waiting on it too. I'm not going to be embarrassed to say.
Maybe we just need to hop on a call and set this up or set it up live on stream so everybody knows how to do it.
The thing is that sometimes in ham radio you just need like a simple guide on how to do something, and it helps so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what to do now. Like, okay, I got my license, and now what? I'm lost.
You know, when I remember like when I was made my first like HF contacts, it's like you're afraid that you're accidentally going to do something illegal.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It feels like it's like am I supposed to say this? And then everyone's using phonetics and you don't really know phonetics yet. And so you're trying to figure that out.
And then you get on a repeater and everybody's like, you don't call CQ on a repeater, and like forget it. Just be nice, please. Anyway, but yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's really a lot. People tend to make it look a lot more scary than it really is. It's really not that bad. So, yeah, absolutely. Joshua says he is W4GOG. All right, awesome. Got you in the log. I'm in your log. Fantastic on WRL. Oh, you're using a Zygo G90. Very cool. I'm actually using an ICOM IC756 Pro 3. So Terry, I just got Terry in the log here. Thanks, Terry, for making that contact. Catalina, if you get a radio set up, then we can set you up with FT8 too. But you're gonna need to get a radio set up and a ham shack at your house first.
That's a lot. You're FT8. What? No, please stop.
Do you have like a good spot at your house to set up a radio?
I don't think so because it's an apartment. But there are some antennas around my apartment, like my building, because I have like a newsletter next to my house. But those are from them. Like the antennas here in Dandil are very far away from my house.
Okay, maybe
so we'll get her on FT8, and then we'll get her on FT9 and FT10 too.
No, confused me.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's just
FT4, but so Catalina, what you need to do is you need to go to your apartment owner and ask them if you can put a ham radio antenna on the roof.
No,
but no, you could put like a dipole up in your house, maybe like in the along the ceiling or in the or I guess.
Is there an antenna that you can like move everywhere? No, that doesn't exist. Right?
Well,
like
she could get a ham stick or something.
Yeah,
like a portable one. Yeah, you can go everywhere.
Yes, you can absolutely do that. If you have any parks close to you, you can just get like a portable setup and go do POTA activations.
Yeah, I have, and I saw on World Radio Link that the parks next to my house are there.
Cool. Well, yes, you need to get a portable radio and you need to go do some POTA activations. Get a G90 and a battery pack, and then get you like an in-fed half-wave antenna and go out there and make some contact from a park.
Oh my God.
Cool. Okay, so if you guys don't know about this feature, so right from within World Radio League and on the mobile app too, you can see which parks are close to you, and you can also see WWFF, you can see IOTA. Obviously, I'm in Georgia, so I don't have any islets near me, but SOTA summits and all of those things as well. And we are going to be adding a really low-hanging fruit, easy feature where we're going to add where you can see parks I've worked and parks I haven't worked, parks I've hunted and parks you've activated, so you can filter this view. So that's coming soon. Like there's somebody mentioned, hey, there's some Chrome, I think, that some people were using, but we're just going to make it so you can do it right from within here. But let's go all the way down. Let's see if we can find what is Catalina's local park.
There, I'm in Buenos Aires.
Okay, so here's Buenos Aires.
There's a SOTA site down there. That's cool.
Am I getting close to Tandil now?
Yeah, you're close. Not too close. Like you can go a little bit.
Zoom in a little, maybe. Did it up too far?
No. Like go. No. The other way around.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it before Mar de Plata?
Mar de Plata. It's a beach that it's very near my
I'm just
city.
imagining the World Radio
Oh,
League
look.
team is traveling in a
Tandil.
bus.
There.
I'm just imagining that the World Radio League team is traveling in a bus through Argentina, and James is driving and Catalina is navigating.
Look at this. So the park, you have two that are like almost near, but
Parque del Lago.
no
No, what?
one has done it yet in World Radio League. So Catalina, we
Catalina,
want.
you need to be the first.
Well, I
would
guess
love to
it
do
says
that.
nobody, but then it says Martin. He might have beat you to it. I don't know.
I think
that's a
that's
very
pulling in
important
from
one.
like the last activated from POTA, maybe.
And he's Radio Club Tandil. So there you go. That's pretty
Very cool.
cool.
That's where I did my practice.
Oh, this is probably the first person from the POTA site or something.
Yeah, the last person to activate it from POTA. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Your call sign just slipped my mind. KF8CYL. I think that's right. Waiting for her cup still. So yes, if you've got the lifetime membership, then that should be coming soon. So very awesome. N5RIV got you in the log. Very cool. I'm trying to edit a hunted park to add multi-parks. Will not let me add more parks to the contact. Charlie N8RQT. Reach out to me on Discord. It's pretty easy to set that up. Here, actually, let me just share my screen real quick, and we'll take a look at doing that. So if you a hunted park. Okay, just want to make sure I understood that. So if you go in here and here we go. Does my screen look jerky for you guys, or is it just for me?
You're kind of freezing up for me.
Okay. I think I know. Yeah, okay.
You might
All
just
right,
be
so
so high quality that the server can't handle it.
Yeah. So if I go in here and I hunted some POTA this morning. So if I were to go in here and there's Terry right there. Got him in the log. So if I were to go in here and say, where's one of those POTA contacts? Here we go. Some single sideband stuff here. If I want to, everything runs slower while you're live streaming. Let me get this pulled up. There we go. Okay, so if I want to go in here, grab one of these, edit it, and go to the POTA parks, I should just be able to add another park. I'm not going to leave this one on here, but I'm going to add one. Yeah, see, it just adds it right on. You just update the contact. So, yeah. Should be pretty easy to do that. You don't use the blue button here. You literally you pick it from the drop-down menu. So, yeah, hopefully that helps you there. Rob, okay, yeah, Rob's talking about, did my signal just drop? Hold on. It's coming back. Stop laughing. It could happen to you. All right, so Rob says he's talking about the logbook of the World and Club log. People using it to confirm. Yeah, people do use it to confirm sometimes. Quite a bit. Terry says no reason you can't use World Radio League, LOTW, and QRZ, especially when they get the QRZ confirmations fixed. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure, definitely.
And so, and just to recap, so if you import your contacts from QRZ, it will pull over the confirmations. But then if it gets confirmed in QRZ later, then it doesn't come into World Radio League. But that's the fix that we're working on for Terry and for anybody else who's interested too, because then it'll sync up those confirmations. So
basically,
nice.
Any fresh contacts you import, you'll import confirmations with them. The ones that already have confirmations. Any contacts that are existing in your World Radio League account, you cannot import confirmations over the top of them yet. But we're getting ready to fix that. So us here. So let me see if I can decipher this username. Everyday Winning. I like that. That's neat. Everyday Winning says, are there any future API integrations that are possible with the POTA or SOTA sites? Those sites are horrible, and I'd love to be able to see my stats and upload to those sites without ever going there. We've tried this. We're considering some possibilities, but to do it directly with an API is not possible. They just don't offer those capabilities, unfortunately. We've been looking into some other options, but nothing concrete yet. So we'll keep digging, but it hasn't looked promising so far. K8FXY Stroke AE passed their extra yesterday morning. That's awesome. Welcome.
Wow.
Well, I can't say welcome to the extra club.
Congrats.
I'm setting for my extra right now, but glad that you're an extra. James can say welcome to the extra club.
Oh yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. We are doing giveaways today. Why do people call the ARRL the AWRL? No, it's not the AWRL. It's the ARRL. ARRL. So that's why it's called that. Yes, we are doing giveaways today. I completely forgot. Thank you, Caleb. We're giving away 1 year of World Radio League VIP and 1 Ham Radio Prep All Access license pass today.
That's why I've got the Santa Claus hat on.
Yeah, of course. Let me go ahead.
I need a little more gray hairs in this beard.
Let's see here. Let me go ahead.
Maybe next Monday.
So I need a keyword. Somebody, we need a keyword for the giveaway. Does anybody have any ideas? What we could use for the giveaway here?
Santa 73.
Somebody suggested hamster because of the previous joke. Maybe we'll save that one for next week's stream because that's like the one right before Christmas, and we could use that. So, Catalina, any giveaway keyword suggestions?
I like James' idea, like Santa.
Oh, what did you say, James?
Something related to Christmas.
Oh, Santa 73. Okay.
In honor of my Santa hat.
All right, let's see here. All right. So, here is, let me share the screen here, and you'll see exactly what you need to put in.
So can you remind us how we can participate? Can I?
Yeah. Put this in the comments directly. Just type that exact phrase in the comments. This will be the draw for the we'll give away the Ham Radio Prep All Access license pass first. But if you're an international viewer and you want to, since you're not in the US, if you want to swap that for the World Radio League VIP membership, if you're international and you're the winner, we can do that. But if you're in the US, we're just going to give you the All Access license pass. So
awesome. I can see they are participating.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you already have both, we'll give you like the advanced operating package or something like that. We'll find some. Don't worry. If you've got it all, if you're somebody who has just got it all, we'll hook you up.
Absolutely. Rob says in most contests don't need the frequency. Can we not put the frequency in detail in the log only the band? Yeah, you can adjust your logging template. Absolutely. Let me star this comment. I'll come back to it. We'll look at it here in a few minutes. KM7CAP, Annette in Arizona. Hey, Annette, glad to have you in here. That's awesome. Did you just get your license recently? Very glad to have you along. That's really cool. Good evening, Pepe. Good to see you.
Hello, Pepe.
Hello, Pepe. By the way, Pepe, I think I heard that he's going to be coming to Dayton Hamvention in the US. So I'm hopefully getting to hang out with Pepe. Hopefully he will be joining us at the WRL booth for some time. That'll be great.
Cool.
Yeah, very nice. N0XRG says switch over to FT4 after a bit and we can QSO there. Yeah, absolutely. I can do that here in a little bit. Any thoughts of having cat control on the mobile app would be helpful when mobile or soda. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Absolutely. That is something I've thought about quite a bit, but it would be kind of a little bit of a new architecture. So that's not like on the immediate roadmap, but that's definitely something we want to look into. So very cool idea. Everyday Winning said, how are confirmations made as of today? Just when World Radio League sees 2 World Radio League logs a match? Yes. And when you do a fresh import of contacts from QRZ, any of those contacts are coming into World Radio League for the first time and already have confirmations on them, we'll pull those in. So let's see here. KF8 CTD says, late to the party. Any update on offline for Linux? As of James said earlier, we are targeting mid-January for a beta app. So be on the lookout for that. Tom. Okay, yeah, that's we were talking about Tom earlier.
We're trying to find his call sign, but we got him.
Yeah. Rob says, only use cat control on his digital radio. Okay. What digital radio do you have? AIM Sport Video. Other spots on same frequency would be great to see with a plus button to add to the comma delimited list. Yeah, that's a really cool enhancement we could add, after the initial edition. Can we have Echolink to join in on the features as well? I'm not sure exactly what you mean there, Colin. If you could clarify that, I'd love to know. Friedrichshafen 26 through 29. We can organize a meeting there. Very cool. Caleb says,
awesome. Yeah, and you've got Pepe as well. So Pepe, let us know in the chat if you're also going to be going to Friedrichshafen in the summer.
I'm going to skim through some of these. I just realized I'm 20 minutes behind in the comments, so let me skim through some of these real quick. Lighthouse on the air and World Radio League. Yeah, we're definitely got that on the roadmap. Merge contest log with main log. It removes where I completed at. Yes. So don't. I would not recommend merging your contest log with your main log because I don't think we have do we have contest IDs enabled now?
So we can fix this. We haven't fixed it yet, but we can fix this.
Okay.
So basically the way that it happens today is like when you go to that contest page and it pulls all the statistics, it's using the logbook ID as the filter. So it knows that it's a contest contact based on that. But we can fix that to make it just pull from the contact record itself. So hopefully we can get a fix for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom says, been messing around with tricking World Radio League, cat control into playing nights with virtual COM ports. Yeah, absolutely. Might have it figured out by the time desktop app launches. Yeah, we're looking into virtual ports. Absolutely. That is very cool. For Driver UK, I'm sorry they don't offer. Oh, you're wanting dark mode on the... I think we had dark mode on our screen shares earlier.
He might be talking about the desktop app when we release that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 10 meters was hopping this weekend. Yes, absolutely. The contest definitely had a lot of DX on there. Bob says, Smoking Bob says, hey, I tried uploading my AWRL 10 meter log to the AWRL. It said invalid. There's the serial numbers in the Exchange tab when I uploaded the AWRL. It's still coming back as invalid. Reach out to me on Discord. I think I can get that sorted out for you. Be sure you've got the My Exchange in there. If you got the My Exchange in there, that should fix most of the issues. But if you're still having problems, let me know, and I'll help you out with that for sure. Jim saying, tell me more about the partnership program. Catalina, this is in your wheelhouse. Go ahead.
This is my specialty. Okay. So yeah, you can go to our website. You can get all the information there. If you go down and you click on become an affiliate option, you will have all the instructions. And if you want to be part of our partnerships program, you can directly send an email to partnerships@hamradioprep.com, and I will respond to you. We have great partnerships deals. You will get a 10% discount code for our courses and bundles in Ham Radio Prep, and a 10% off in our World Radio League memberships. And then you will earn a 20% commissions on each sale whenever the coupon code that it's unique is being used. We just transitioned to a great system where you can see all the transactions when your coupon code is used and all the information. So if you have some doubts and you want to participate or be part of our partnerships program, just send an email to partnerships@hamradioprep.com.
Very, very cool. Thank you, Catalina.
Thank you, Catalina. Sounds great.
Trying to push the button to get us all back back.
Yeah.
Hold
Hello.
on.
Only me.
Just the highlight.
There it is.
Just,
It
you're
like
on
hid
your own.
behind. There's like a label up at the top corner, and then a button, and the button hid behind the label, and I couldn't grab it. So,
Catalina,
thank you,
you can take over the rest of the stream. Me and Andy are gonna go take a break. You got this.
I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm kidding.
Let's play a game.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Actually,
That is not a bad idea.
Bring a
Not a
game to
bad
the
idea.
streams. That would be cool.
Catalina,
I
you're
like
gonna be back on a stream here in just a couple weeks. I'm gonna make you come back, and I want you to bring a game with you when you do.
So
Okay.
interesting thing inside, like internally in World Radio League, Catalina will make games for us. Like sometimes on our like Thursday on our internal call, we'll have a game, and sometimes it's ham radio related. Sometimes it's kind of like geography related. It could be anything, but they're super fun.
Yeah.
But you need to bring one that'll work for a live stream here in a couple weeks, Catalina. That'd be a lot of fun.
I can think an idea for that.
Good.
can have
All
a
right.
discussion.
We'll look forward to
We
that.
could
then.
quiz people on like the test questions. That would be kind of
I
fun.
was-
See if
Yeah, I was thinking that because I wanted to
Very
do
nice.
that for the team, but we have a lot of
Yeah.
special people and some others that don't know
Oh.
about the
So-
rules. So that's
sorry,
cool.
and just to totally derail us, but for those of you guys who are in the U.S. and you are studying for your exams, you really should join Professor Jim's study hall.
Sorry.
So
Yeah.
I'll just show you quickly over on the Ham Radio Prep YouTube. They're usually on Mondays, and it's kind of a similar thing. But what he does is he reviews the most difficult questions from each section. So
You're not gonna copyright strike your own stream here, but no, I'm kidding.
Oh no. But yeah, so we have all this data from everybody that's taken the exam, so we know which are the most difficult questions on the exam. So Jim breaks it down in the way that only Professor Jim can. So definitely give that a watch.
Absolutely. Pro Driver UK says he'll have FT8 set up by next year. Cat Herder, what's a double bazooka dipole as opposed to a regular dipole? I would love to know if you could tell me. Buddy pole would be an awesome portable for Catalina. I own one; they are great. So Cat Herder's recommending a double bazooka dipole. Terry's recommending a buddy pole. We'll get some information together, Catalina, and we'll find out a good antenna for you to use.
Help me.
Yeah, let's just make sure it's not dangerous, because with a double bazooka, that sounds pretty crazy. But I am looking it up over there. It seems like it looks like a really cool design.
What radio should I set for the Yaesu FTX1? I've heard that the 710 ham lib library will work for the FTX1. So greetings from Colombia, HJ9, HJ3, AJN.
Nice.
Bienvenido. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got tons of people dumping in the chat here. The keyword here. Pro Driver UK says he won last time, so he won't enter. Caleb says same here. Look, Caleb, you won the all access pass, but you didn't win the World Radio League.
But you said that this is for all access pass, so maybe he didn't.
Yeah. But so Caleb, on the next go around, you go ahead and enter. So let's see here. What else do we have? Boy, there's a lot of people entered here. Catching up with the comments easier. Yeah. Okay. So James is putting comments in here. Okay. By the way, thank you for taking part in the quickly growing community of online radio ops and enthusiasts. Yes. Online clubs are becoming more prevalent. This is kind of becoming the future. I joined an online club that Jacob was in the chat earlier. He started an online club. It's really cool. So it's very, very neat. So it's kind of the future. The Ham Ward says, my understanding is that iOS has limitations with ports, so it makes cat control impossible so far. Yeah. Remember, you can always, if you're trying to do digital modes, you can always literally key down your mic and hold an FT8 player next to it, and then hold your phone next to the speaker. And some of those FT8 apps will literally it'll just use the audio and it'll be fine.
Which is so crazy, but it's very cool.
Yeah, very cool. But as far as cat control, that is definitely a bit more of a challenge. We need more old people in small communities to join WRL. LOL. Yes, absolutely. If you know of a few, send them our way. Rob says he uses an FTDX 1200 for Digi and 710 for SSB and CW. Very cool.
Nice.
Terry says we all know that Andy likes to keep mice. What animals did James and Catalina have in their shack?
Do you actually have mice, Andy? Is that real?
I had one in my shack. You must have missed that stream. That was hilarious. I had one in my shack for like 2 weeks, and I finally got it evicted. And then it showed back up with a buddy, not in the shack, but in the shop right next to the shack, and they have since been exterminated. But I know Professor Jim likes to keep cats around his shack. But yeah, Catalina, do you have any animals in around your? Well, you'll be able to call it shack soon once you get your radio set up. But around your house,
I don't have a shack, and I don't have a pet.
You don't have like a little dog or a little cat or something?
I love it. I love dogs, but I can't here. They are not allowed in my apartment.
Yeah.
What about you, James?
Here my landlord doesn't allow dogs. But the thing about my landlord is he's me. Yeah. I'm the landlord.
I do not like the idea of dogs in the house. I can't handle that. But I do have a dog outside. I've got a Great Pyrenees. He's a fantastic dog. He gets a little rambunctious with people, but with people he knows, he's pretty calm. So
those are the ones that people use, like they're really good with goats, right?
Mm-hmm. They're very good with goats. And if you ever see me commenting from my personal YouTube tag, sometimes I have my personal account up instead of the World Radio League one, and I'll comment on like a ham radio live stream or something. And it's Goat Wrangler N0APX. So I grew up raising goats. In fact, my dad has like over 100 of them right now, or around 100 of them right now.
Wow.
And he had a Great Pyrenees, and I really liked that breed of dog, and so we got one, and he's really good with my little girl, and he does a great job. So yeah, absolutely.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they're big dogs. I'm telling you, they're big dogs, but they're really great. So let's see here. Affiliate perks. Yes, absolutely. We were discussing those earlier. We need multiple mines, different gears, make the clock tick properly. Yes, absolutely. Ham Radio Prep is an invaluable resource for hams. Zero excuse to not get after upgrading your license or learning something new in ham radio. Thank you for pointing the finger at me in 0XRG. I am studying for my amateur extra.
It's the mobile app, Andy. That's the trick. If you get that mobile app from Ham Radio Prep, you can't not study. It'll literally give you a little ding. Hey, it's time to study today.
CDN Ninja says, my father's lifetime D&D radio op. I have only recently gotten into radio to try and keep his mind active while learning about the things he did while serving. Very cool. That's really neat. Okay, Anthony says the FT710 works for his FTX1. So there you go. I know my camera's being crazy again. I think I'm running it through too many USB hubs before it gets to. The Ham Ward says you can do FT8 and other digital audio via the USB port with iOS. There are apps for FT8 and Echolink. It's the COM port that's the issue. Okay. Apple rules of digital audio. Ask musicians. Yeah, absolutely. CDN Ninja says, warning, be careful what wiring you use. Some of us have found wiring made with soy base. Huh. Interesting. Mice, rats will eat your soy-based wiring. Interesting. Never heard of this before. How well does he do with ghosts? Okay, we had to get our dad joke out for the day. So thank you, Terry. Oh my. Let's see here. We always had sheep, says RQT. Finally, I got caught up on the comments. Let's check our giveaway stats and see where we're at. 31 entries, but there's over 40 of you watching. So hopefully a few more of you will enter before we do the draw here. I'm gonna draw in 3 minutes, about 3 minutes. It's 3:12 my time. It's gonna be 3:15 when I draw. So hurry up. Okay, so Rob was asking about. He said in contests, most contests don't need the frequency. Can we not put frequency in detail in the log and log only the band? Yes. Let me show you this just real quick here. This is really cool. Sorry, Catalina, I keep covering you up at the bottom here. Hold on.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Let me see here. Let me share my screen really quickly here. I'm fixing to do it again, Catalina. Sorry. So if I share my World Radio League screen, you can see that you can see that you can go over here to your template, and you can grab this here. You can use the default template, or you can go to this view templates.
Can you give us a
create...
plus on the zoom here?
Do what now?
Can you give us a zoom in, like a plus?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, let me just do it this way. This should help. Is that a little better? Or not really?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Let me try it. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, here it's getting better now.
Okay. All right. So now you can go down here in these settings here. You can pick a color theme. You can create a custom theme. Let me just go with retro. Let's grab for contests. These contest exchange fields will end up down here. You can configure these fields to pull the frequency out and just log band and mode, or you can even pull, mode out if you don't. Well, I guess you probably need band and mode, but we'll leave it like that. You can adjust these quick settings up here at the top. You can adjust these secondary fields down here below. You've got several options down here for their summit, their island, their WWFF. You've got all those options down here. And then here's your preview of what that's going to look like when you're done. So you'll have these fields here. And so let's just save this real quick. Save as new. And what did it call it? It called it copy. So let me just rename it because I didn't change the name of it. We're going to do live test. Just update that. Then if you go over here to your logbook, if I were to go to like my contest logbook here and pull up this 10-meter contest, go over here to my logbook. Then if I change sorry, it's all zoomed in, so I'm having a hard time navigating a little bit here. But if I change this from the default WRL to that new one I created, click save, then it gives me this new one, no frequency, just, but it does give me the exchange field here. So there, yeah, absolutely. You can that's highly, I just gave you a very surface level demonstration there. That's very configurable to do all kinds of really cool stuff. So be sure and check out our templates. We need to do some more videos on templates because those are a lot of fun and really, really cool to play around with. So I said I was going to do the drawing a minute ago. So let me go ahead and draw that now. Let me get this comment pulled down so we can see Catalina again. Hold on. Oh, hey, AG5CC in the house. Welcome. Good to see you. On the contest detail page in the participants on the air now map under the live top 10 leaderboard, what do different lollipop icons mean? Why do they change when the page is refreshed? So the participants on the air now, it may be like when you're moving your map around, they change a little bit, but that's all the people who signed up for the who enrolled in the contest. They pop up on that map. So let's see here. CDN Ninja, useless fact, 90% of USB devices do not have proper shielding, including hub. Just creates RF noise. Yes, I have horrible RF in the shack, and I think I need to make some changes. More importantly, cause noise on your rigs. Yes, thank you for that. That's very interesting. I need to do some cable management and cleanup down here. So thank you. All right, let's do the drawing. Let's see here. See if I can share that. Yeah. Catalina's ready. Catalina's like, draw it already.
Do it. Do it.
You know what?
Do
We need
it.
to. We need some music for this, don't we?
What is this tool that you're using for this, Andy? This is really cool.
This is StreamYard's tool. This is really neat. So.
Oh, no way. Because
Yeah,
they get us for a
absolutely.
couple bucks every month, so that's good to know that we're getting some cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, more than a couple cool bucks. This StreamYard stuff, man. You want to have a
Yeah.
good StreamYard, you gotta get the premium.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just. I'm probably gonna find some better giveaway music later, but we'll go ahead and let's do this one for now. All right, we're drawing in 3. That's last chance to get your entry in. I'm counting down from 3, and if you don't have it in, you're not in the drawing. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Oh, okay. I think Catalina.
Catalina entered. The winner
Nice.
is Tom.
Ooh,
W19.
nice.
Absolutely,
Nice.
Tom. Fantastic. You are now the owner of a Ham Radio Prep All Access License Pass. So if you have your extra already, let us know. We'll get you taken care of. But if you do not have your extra, this is your opportunity. Don't pass it up. So, all right, let's.
How do we get Tom his gift? Do we need to get his email or something?
I'll reach out to him. Lots of time. Tom, you can DM me on Discord. You can send me an email, andy@worldradioleague.com, either of those, and I will get you. Just make sure you include your. Actually, drop me, just so I can confirm it's really you. Let me just go ahead and drop me your email down here below so that I don't know if you want to share it on stream, but yeah, I know who you are. Just send me an email or reach out to me on Discord. We'll get you taken care of. Let's hear it. Well, okay, so for the other one, I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball here. I'm gonna what's up? Did I miss something here?
No, we're just laughing because I was laughing at let's not throw Tom's email in the chat. Catalina might be laughing at something else.
Yes, I was laughing at the same, like Andy was. Yeah, throw the email. No, don't throw the email. No, just you were responding to yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. That's funny. Okay, so
no, we got him. I looked him up on WRL. So
yeah, me too.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, of course. I can send you an email with your WRL email, or you can reach out to me on Discord. Either way. So, if you haven't reached out to me on Discord by the time the stream's over, I'll just send you an email, Tom. So let me grab a screenshot of this, Tom, so I don't forget to get this to you. And
yeah, everyone, if you want to enter, just enter your credit card number into the chat. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a really bad joke. Do not do that.
Yes. Make sure you include the expiration date and the CVV number.
We're gonna get flagged on YouTube or something if we make these jokes.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, all right, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a little bit.
Thanks for being a great community member too. You've been chiming in for many weeks and months with some great feedback. So thanks for all your help.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats, Tom. Very cool. Yeah, the Hamward says no email, just SSN and address, please. Okay, so let's see here. Trying to catch up on the comments here. All right. So I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball out here, and we're going to use a different keyword for the next draw. So we're going to use keyword. I'll put one in here, and we're going to use a different keyword for the World Radio League membership. So if you in other words, if you left before now, then you don't get it. You got to put in the new keyword. You got to have stuck with me for this long. So James, you came up with the keyword on the last one. Catalina, do you have a suggestion this time for a good keyword since you're the second guest of honor today?
Me and a complicated one. Oh, God. Let's use. Wait. Mm,
It can be anything. It doesn't even have to be ham radio. It could literally be like, no.
a difficult one. The name of my city. Nobody knows that.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No, I'm kidding.
Where is Catalina from? You have to drop the
Ooh, I
comment.
like-
Okay, there we go.
I like
So we
this
just
one.
literally just type that phrase. Where is Catalina from? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, the answer.
You know this, Andy, right? The city of
I
Catalina?
know what country, but I don't know the city.
Well, maybe the country is easier. Like,
Oh, okay. Do you have
Where
to guess? That seems cruel. Make everybody guess where Catalina's from.
I can give some hints. I can speak in Spanish. Messi is from my country. That's very easy.
Okay, all right. We're gonna do that.
Oh, the chat's got it. The chat's got it.
Already got it. I'm going to put it up on screen here in a second anyway, so everybody will get it by then. All right.
Yeah, I said Messi, and everyone is responding to me.
Okay, so yeah, we already have 6 entries. So
My call sign starts with LU.
U5, yeah, LU5.
There you go.
Go look for call sign up on World Radio League. You'll find it. Let's see. QR, come on, look it up on World Radio League.
No.
I'm kidding. Okay, let's see here. Caleb, we are doing a draw. You've got to enter the country that Catalina's from in order to win a year of free Radio League VIP. You've got to guess the country and enter it in the chat here.
Guess my country.
Here and
Yes.
yes. What did you say, Catalina?
This is like a song. Guess my country. Where I You have it's like a TV show. You have 10 seconds, 9 seconds.
Caleb, you might want to try again. There's pretty much everybody else has got it.
That's not the writer.
Check the comments. Everybody else pretty much has it. So
yeah. So my call sign starts with LU. I speak in Spanish.
Yep.
Messi is from my country.
There you go, Caleb. There you go. Okay, let me go ahead and share the screen here. We're gonna do this giveaway a little quicker because we need to get onto the Echolink net here in a few minutes. I'm still working FT8, so if anybody wants to work me on FT8, go right ahead. 27 entries. We're gonna give it. See here, it's 3.
I did like a little game. That's
yes, you
there
did.
You go. You
we
did
need
get
to do like a full scale one next time though. So come prepared.
The other day I prepared the poll for dark mode or light mode.
Yeah,
today,
absolutely.
Guess my country.
Yeah.
What's coming next? I don't know.
All right, yeah, we're gonna make this a regular feature. The weekly game with Catalina. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
But people figured it out fast, so that's pretty good.
Rick, I'm on 20 meters. Yes, it's 3:26 my time right now. I'm giving you 4 minutes. It's going to be 3:30. We're gonna pull a name out of the hat.
Also, really cool.
We should have had James just sit there and just write furiously on slips of paper and put them in his hat as people entered in the chat there.
Oh no, nobody would trust that. They would think that I was doing something wrong. Yeah. So when I was doing the 10-meter contest, I was using. So I was telling. I think I shared this on another stream. Is I just recently hooked up my my antenna's 10 to 40 meter in-fed half wave, which I'll share on the screen really quickly while I guess people are getting your last votes in. But it did really good on 10 meters. This is the first time I've used it on 10 meters. And it had almost like, after I tuned it, it's kind of like this one. I don't think it's the It's a little bit of the shorter one, so it's a 10 to 40. It's not a 10 to 80.
Oh, by the way, hi, other Andy. How you doing? We have the other Andy in the chat.
Oh, nice. It might be like this one, but I was getting almost like a 1-to-1 SWR. It's a little bit different than this one.
Very
But I got
cool. Yeah.
I was after I tuned it, the SWR was incredible. So I was really impressed because I figured that this would really work a lot better with 20 and 40.
Are you having too much issues with RF in the shack?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in an older house, and I get some.
I'm having issues. It's interacting with my equipment and stuff, and not. Catalina Peter says your QRZ lookup went from 1 to 1,000 in 10 seconds. Where's Catalina, bro?
Where in the world is Catalina?
If Najim was in the chat, I'd give him a hard time right about now, but he's not, so I'll keep quiet.
But you know what we should do? We actually should add that feature to WRL2 where you can see the number of lookups, because that's a pretty cool thing to do, because then we would actually be able to see how popular Catalina is, We could have a popularity contest and see how many people look up Andy and how many people look up me and how many people look up Catalina.
Thank you. I'm not. Yeah, no, thank you. You can have a popularity contest, but I don't think I'm even going to try to enter. Let's see here. Going back to the shielding thing, yeah. So CDN Ninja, what do you recommend as far as like what should be done to mitigate RF in the shack? Check your UPS as a source of RF. I actually don't have one. I'm running off of a laptop, so I don't use a UPS in my shack, actually. I probably should for some of my equipment, but I don't. QRZ has her at almost 120,000?
Really?
Wow, those emails you've been sending out, Catalina, must be really working for you. Let's see here. That's funny. Maybe it's a different call sign, because it's not pulling up that many when I look it up. So I don't know. Let's see here. Quality USB cables seems to be the easiest method. Nearly all USB cables have bad shielding. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Very interesting. I probably some of the really high quality USB cables with ferrite chokes on them. I'm guessing are going to help quite a bit.
This is one of the tricky things about everything going to Amazon. I mean, there's good stuff on Amazon, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to sort through and find the quality stuff, because half the time you can't trust the reviews either. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're a minute past. We're a minute past the time here, so let me go ahead and last chance to enter. I'm going to click the button in 3, 2, 1. Who's going to walk away with 1 year of World Radio League VIP? Can Tom win it again?
Peter, you have yourself 1 year of World Radio League VIP.
All right.
You're gonna have to. Can you put your call sign in the chat here? Because
congratulations, Peter.
Yes,
congratulations, Peter.
Yes, put your call sign in the chat because I don't have yours memorized. I'm sorry. I did not turn this music off right earlier. I need to fade it out here. There we go. Okay. I hate it when it just cuts off. It drives me crazy. But anyway, so let's see. We've got W4FNP saying how to isolate a flagpole that I'm using as a mast. Raise it. SWR goes up on all bands with a stinger on top. What kind of antenna are you using? I'm not sure what a stinger is. All right, Peter says KD9ZNA. All right, Peter, let me grab my screenshot tool here and we will reach out to you, or you reach out to me on Discord. If you don't by the end of the stream, I can reach out to you via looking up your email. So congrats. That's awesome.
Congrats, Peter.
Yes.
Congratulations.
All right. So those are our giveaways for today. As we mentioned earlier, Ham Shack TV was in the chat earlier before you guys joined, and I'm going on his Christmas giveaway stream here on Thursday, and we'll be giving away another one. And come back next Monday because we will have another giveaway next Monday. And if Catalina has a game all picked out, then we might even have her back on with a game. So
let's wait for the next game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. You're very welcome, Peter. Thank you for being such a great member of the community. Anthony says, I had many issues with USB cables. Would like recommendations for good shielded USB cables. That might be a question for CDN Ninja.
Yeah, CDN Ninja is crushing with the comments. Thank you.
Awesome. This is very awesome. Terry says he's doing the 12 days of Christmas and have a log set up for it. Is there a quick way to switch logs if I make a QSO that I don't want to go in my main log without needing to go all the way out? Yes, open two browser tabs. Really, literally, just open 2 browser tabs, one with each logbook, and switch between them. It's very easy to do that and won't cause you any problems. So, there we go. The word is ferrite shielding. Yes. Yeah. Ferrite shielding for sure.
Yeah. That's what that's like a giant ferrite. I guess you call it a ferrite choke.
You turned around and your hat looked really funny from the backside. It just struck me funny. I'm sorry. It distracted
Really?
me.
Does it look weird on the back? Or is it just my head maybe? Do I have a strange head maybe? Like it might just be my head, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. Jeremy says, I have a single point ground box and counterpoise on my in-fed half-wave antenna. No issues with RF since my grounding setup. Okay, that's what I really need to get a good solid grounding setup going. So
yeah,
maybe I can work on that.
Grounding is weird, man.
Yeah.
You never it changes so many things, and
yeah.
I won't even start the whole conversation of all the stuff I've done for grounding at my house, but I have found all kinds of weird. Sometimes you can get like resonance in your ground lines, and that will cause some weird noise and behavior. So, or it maybe in my case, I might have even had a ground loop on accident, which is what I didn't want to have. But
I don't have it where I can pull out. But if you start having issues with ground loops, whenever you plug I think it's when you plug your radio into your computer, they've got a ground loop isolator, a little USB dongle. I can send you the link later. Remind me, and I will. A little USB dongle. It's like $4 or $5, and it's a ground loop isolator, and you can plug it between your radio and your computer, and it will fix that issue.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The cat control, the 1.0.7, we have really got that. I mean, there's some known issues. I think Intel Mac is one we're still working on, and I think virtual ports is another. But with my ICOM 7300 for ARRL 10 meter, cat control was working perfectly.
Yeah.
So don't worry for the Intel Mac folks and some of the other things. We will get. Don't worry, just because it's working for me, I'm not going to stop working on it for you guys too.
We do have an Intel Mac version out, so
I think it's not finding.
Somebody have an issue with
it? There's an issue where I think it doesn't.
Got you. Okay, I hadn't heard that one. Okay, so a Stinger 7800. Okay. Interesting. I'm not familiar with that antenna. I'll have to look that one up and get back with you on that maybe. DigiRig has great USB cables. Okay. Very interesting.
Okay, guys, I have to go.
Okay.
I have to prepare for my training.
Catalina,
today.
thank you so much for stopping by, and maybe we'll look for you next week following.
For a next complicated question. Thank you for having me. Have a great rest of your day.
All right. See you, Catalina.
Catalina.
Bye-bye.
All right. CDN Ninja says, I mean, we are all globally, knowingly or unknowingly, currently dealing with the USB issue and at the mercy of dealers. Or you can make your own with proper shielding, ferrite shielding or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. If you're able, check use testing equipment near. Use testing equipment near check use testing equipment near your USB input points, other side, and see if you're part of the global group of people who are in the same boat. Most of us are, but no educators talk. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you for all the input, CDN Ninja. That's great. Very glad to get all that info. For sure. I'll have to do some digging and see what I can find out here. So, all right. Well, we have Levi in the house. Poor Levi, you missed both giveaways. I'm sorry, man. Good to see you. K8KAZ, welcome in. Good to see you. KVM Switches Online has double shield and double ferrite USB cables. Oh, that's
nice
valuable.
tip. Nice
tip. Very valuable. I'm screenshotting that one. So that is something I could probably use. You can also buy ferrites on Amazon. I think they recommend, I can't remember what mix they recommend. Do your own research, but ferrite beads, snap-on ferrite beads that you can put on both ends of your cables or put on your cable somewhere to mitigate some of that interference. So good tip. And I think that's basically what they did with your coax, James, is put a series of snap-on ferrites on there and wrap them. So
yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Well, we have an Echolink net to get to. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back for the Echolink net. James, are you sticking around for that?
I will not be. I got to run as well, but
all right.
I'm waiting on that guide video to come out.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what we can put together on that.
All right.
Thank you very much for coming by, James. It was great to have you and Catalina on. Had a lot of fun today, and
thanks for hosting as always, Andy. It's a blast. I love these.
A lot of fun. All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you or Catalina or both or something next stream. So good to see you. 73, and we'll be back shortly with the Echolink net.
73.
See ya. Welcome back, everybody. All right, we're going live with the Echolink Net right now on N0NWS Echolink node. All-Star node is 49321. 49321 if you're on All-Star. And the Echolink node number is 291849. N0NWS-R is the repeater there. So, all right, let's go ahead and go live. First of all, I'm going to bring up my logbook here so you all can see that. All right, we're going to pull this over here. Where did my logger go? All right. Pulling it up right now. What is today's date? The 15th. All right, 15th of December. We are screaming towards Christmas at a high rate of speed. And Terry is asking me if I have a link to the ground loop isolator. I don't have one with me. Send me a message on one of our groups in Discord so everybody can see it, and I'll try to get it to you there. Thank you for that. Let me see if I can. Anyway, okay. So, all right, Echolink Net 1215 of 25. Let me go ahead and share that screen here. If you stuck around, several of you stuck around to watch the net and hopefully participate. So, let's go ahead and get it kicked off here. Whoops. That's the wrong page. That's where that page went. Okay. All right, let's get the login here. All right. All right, we're going 145.490, and we're putting in the mode is going to be Echolink. We're going with Echolink. All right. Here we go. This is N0APX, your November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray, your net control operator for the day, for today's World Radio League Live Net. We're going to go ahead and start taking check-ins here in just a moment. We will break for you if you have emergency or priority traffic. Just let us know, and we will stop the net for you for sure and take that traffic from you. Before we go any further, does anybody on frequency currently have any emergency or priority traffic? Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel, do you have emergency or priority traffic? No worries. Stick around for just a couple minutes, and we'll move on to the check-in portion of the net and get you in there. I appreciate you calling in. Give us just a minute, and we'll get to that portion and get you logged. Thank you for being here. Anybody have any emergency or priority traffic for the net? All right, nothing heard. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to check-ins. This is N0APX, November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray, your net control operator. We're going to take check-ins. Just give me your call sign first phonetically, then the regular way, and then we'll get you in the log, get you checked in, and we're going to go ahead and get started now. The Victor Alpha 3, I believe it was. Go ahead and give me your call sign. We'll get you in the log first today. All right, we're going to stop there for just a second. I got N0XRG, thank you. AE0ZY, thank you very much. And K5AWJ. I appreciate you all checking in. The Victor Alpha station that checked in, or that called in earlier, could you give me your full call one more time, please? All right. Thank you very much. Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel, Jeff. Thank you so much for checking in today. We really appreciate you. Really appreciate you coming along, and don't worry about calling in during the emergency portion. We offer that just in case, but you no problem whatsoever. Thank you for checking in today. All right, more check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net. We are streaming live on YouTube on the World Radio League show, which is live right now. So go check us out on YouTube. Go ahead and call in with your call sign, and we'll get you checked into the net. Please call now. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Willard. Yes, Idiot Ninja, that's right. All right. We're going to take a quick break there. N0XRG, November 0 X-Ray Romeo Golf, I got you in the log. Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa Hotel, got you. November 8 Romeo Quebec Tango, you're in the log. Thank you. Whiskey Victor 1 Delta Alpha Delta, got you in the log. Terry with the Tango, KQ4 MDM, you're in the log. Whiskey 4 Delta Golf Alpha, thank you very much, you're in the log. I had Peter come in right after that. Peter, could you go ahead with your call, please? All right, Kilo Delta 9, Zulu November Alpha, got you in the log. Thank you very much for repeating that for me. Sorry I missed you the first go-around. All right, we're going to go ahead and proceed with more check-ins. Somebody said you were having dropout errors on Echolink. Yes, Echolink does that whenever it's overloaded. So if you have checked in, please just go ahead and drop out of the Echolink and go finish watching on the live stream. That way, more people can check in. We appreciate that very much. Thank you for participating. We really appreciate it. All right, more check-ins for the WRL Live Net. I am November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray, your net control operator. Please check in now. Ron in Texas, we got you in the log. November 0 X-Ray Romeo Golf, you are in the log. Thank you very much. Got you checked in there. All right, more check-ins. Please call now. Hey, Jason, good to see you. All right, KQ4 UEI. Jason, glad you checked in today. Good to hear you on the net. Thank you for checking in. Got you in the log. And Kilo India 5, Sierra Papa Lima in Joplin. Thank you for checking in today. We got you in the net. Good to hear you on. All right, check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net. And once again, we are streaming live on YouTube. Great community we've built over there. So go check us out on YouTube. And if you want to check in, you don't have to be on Echolink to check in. You can check in via RF, All-Star, Echolink, anything, any way you want to check in. So please call now. November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray, located in Missouri. All right, we got a lot of good check-ins that go around. We've got Kilo Fox Zero, Romeo Golf Hotel, Minnesota. Thank you for checking in. Kilo Fox Zero, Papa Fox Victor. And I believe you said Stratford. Thank you so much for checking in. Kilo Fox Zero, November Quebec uniform in Missouri. Got you checked in. Thank you so much. Kilo Romeo Zero, Kilo Juliet. Thank you so much for checking in today. Good to get you in the check-in list here. And November 5, Romeo India Victor in Texas. Got you in the log. Thank you for checking in. All right, more check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net. Please call now to November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray, your net control operator based in Missouri. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net. Please call now. Kilo Fox Zero, November Quebec uniform in Joplin. We've got you in the log. Thank you so much for checking in. All right, check-ins. Please call now for the World Radio League Live Net. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net. Please call now to November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray, your net control operator. Jason, I'm just using a regular logbook at this point. We're planning on implementing... Hey, Rick. We're planning on implementing a NetLogger interface soon, but we don't have that implemented yet. So, Kilo Quebec 4 Yankee, you are in the log. Thank you, Rick, for checking in. All right, Portugal station. Could you give me that call sign one more time, please? Charlie Romeo 7, could I get your suffix one more time, please? Charlie Romeo 7, Bravo Uniform India. Thank you so much for checking in from Portugal today. We have you in the log. I appreciate it, Lewis. Thank you so much. Sorry I didn't recognize your call there. Got you in the log. Thank you. I definitely get that he's on Echolink. I just the mobile app for Echolink doesn't show the call signs. It only shows the node numbers. If I had the desktop version of Echolink pulled up, I could see that. But unfortunately, I just have the node numbers. So, all right, Kilo 9 Sierra Delta Charlie, we've got you in the log. Thank you so much for checking in. Check-ins, please call now. Oh, you guys were talking to Jason. Sorry, I thought you was talking about Lewis being on popping up in the Echolink portal. Yes, it's 145.490 and Echolink mode. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. Please call now. Kilo 9 Sierra Delta Charlie N0 APX. Yeah, absolutely. I would have to see the details of what you're talking about. If you could shoot me a message on Discord, if you're in our Discord, I'll absolutely get you taken care of there. Thank you for reaching out. But yeah, just shoot me a message on Discord if you're there, or drop a note in the live stream comments, and I'll I can even send you an email or something. I'll reach out to you after the net, and we'll take a look at it. You're very welcome. Thank you for reaching out. All right. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray is your net control operator. Check-ins, please call now. Last call for check-ins on the World Radio League Live net. This is November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray, your net control operator today. Give the last call for check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. Please call now with your check-in. All right, we got November 0, Whiskey, Foxtrot, Charlie, and Taneyville. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate it. Any last-minute check-ins for the World Radio League Live net? Dave. All right. Wow. Everybody wanted to land in the last minute category today. All right. We've got KE0EUJ. Thank you very much for checking in. KE6GAE, the Hillbilly Ham, mobile in Springfield. Thank you, Dave, for checking in. Good to hear your voice on here. It's been a while since you've been able to check into one of these. I'm not sure if you have yet. So very cool to get you in the long. Thank you, sir. KE0OMJ. Good to hear you on here for the first time, I believe. In Ozark. So thank you very much for checking in today. Appreciate all of you checking in to the net. Any more last minute check-ins for the World Radio League Live net, please call now to N0 APX or net control operator. All right, Brian, I got the Delta X-Ray Sierra, but I think I missed your prefix there. Could you give that to me one more time? All right, I got the Bravo switch for a Delta. Thank you very much. Kilo Bravo 0, Delta X-Ray Sierra, Brian, and Racine. Thank you. I've got you in the log. Got you checked in. Thank you very much. All right, check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. Please call now. Whiskey 7, Golf Uniform Echo, you're in the log. Thank you very much. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. Please call now. All right, let's try this again. Last call for check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. Please call November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray. Your net control operator, November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray, to check in. And we are streaming live on YouTube, the World Radio League show, live on the World Radio League YouTube channel. So go check us out there if you haven't yet. Appreciate all the check-ins today. Is there anybody else out there who'd like to check in? Please call now. All right, we got 25 check-ins in the log. Thank you all very much for checking in. Really, really appreciate all the participation today. You guys are fantastic, and I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming by the live stream, checking into the net, even if you're not familiar with the live stream, checking in if you're anyway, being local. Just really appreciate you all very much. And come back next week. We're planning to do it all over again. Approximately the same time. So 7-3, everybody, from November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray. Return this frequency to this repeater, to normal use. 7-3. Everybody, great net. Thank you all for participating. Had a ton of fun, and we'll catch you all down the log. Let's go ahead and check the comments here. I appreciate that. We're gonna go ahead and check the comments here. Very cool. All right. 7-3, everybody, from November 0 Alpha Pop X-Ray. We're going to close this out with some music as usual. N0 APX saying 73, and well, not clear yet. Hold on. We had a freeze here. Where'd our music go? Hey everybody, November 0 on Alpha Papa X-Ray.